Ciao svima, hello and welcome to my channel. For those of you who already watched my first video, welcome back. My name is Stefan. You can find me on Instagram by the name stefanttt, or in English stefanttt, and this is the second video I'm doing on this channel. Now, I really hope that you liked the first video I did about Australia's entry, and I also hope even more that you're gonna like this video as well. As for today, the country I chose to do a review on is Albania. You see, I all dressed up in black and red. My cup is red, you know, to give you the Albania vibes. Now, if you want to know what I think about this year's Albania song, then please keep on watching, because in the end, you're gonna see my rating. As for this year's Albania's entry, I wanna mention one thing. Albania had a very unfortunate series of events in the past year. I don't know if you heard about it, but Albania had more than 400 earthquakes during a very short period of time, and a lot of those earthquakes were very strong, and the Albanian infrastructure is basically not wholly destroyed, but it is damaged a lot. That's why I want to use this opportunity to say to all Albanians out there that I really hope you're getting better. I'm really sorry if you lost your loved ones. This is my way of giving you the credit for, even though all these unfortunate things happened to you during the last year, you still hosted your national competition and you didn't withdraw from the main event, from the Eurovision song in May. We all should give you credit for that, because I believe that you don't want to think about those negative things, you want to look on the positive things, you want to celebrate art, not destruction, and I really give you credit for that. With that being said, let's talk about Albania in this competition. So, the first time Albania joined Eurovision was back in 2004. Ever since then, Albania hasn't still managed to win the competition. However, it's been only like 16 years. Portugal won like how many years ago was that? Like 2 years ago, and they haven't won for 50 years. So Albania, don't give up. There is always hope that you're gonna win. Maybe this year, maybe next year, who knows, we're gonna see that. However, yeah, the first entry of Albania was in 2004. Now, honestly, in my last video, I was giving you the info about my first memories of Eurovision. Albania wasn't the country that left any significant mark in my memory regarding the songs and performances. To be honest, Albania for me is still not one of those countries where I'm gonna be like, yeah, go Albania, you have the best song ever. No, Albania is not that type of country. However, I need to say this as well. Every year, Albania has this emotional songs, and what I noticed is that usually they're represented by women. And these women are always very, very, very beautiful representatives of this whole Balkan area, and they all have this great vocal range, and I think this year is going to be the same probably. Albania usually goes with ballads. I'm not really sure, to be honest. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. The best ranking of Albania in Eurovision Song Contest was when I think they won 4th place in 2012 with that lady with that braid she had going from here up until here, and she sang those notes up to the sky. So this is something I remember about Albania's entries. All the other songs, they have never managed to stuck in my mind. I just cannot remember Albanian songs from the last year. I do remember. I don't know the lyrics because I don't know Albanian language. However, I remember the melody. It goes something like da 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 da, something like that. It was really powerful, and actually last year I liked Albania a lot. So it definitely deserved its place in the finals. As for this year's competitor, for this year's Albania's representer, her name is Arilena Ara. I think that I pronounced her name correctly, and she was chosen in the Albania's national competition. So I googled her. She is one of the most famous stars in Albania. I saw her Instagram profile and she has more than 1 million followers. I think it was 1.1 to be exact. And for this part of the world, for the Balkans, you know, for Serbia, Croatia, Albania, Bosnia, Montenegro, for a person to have 1.1 million followers, that is a big deal. This means that you're huge in your country and very well respected. I have never heard about her, but maybe after this, I'm going to be her fan. Now, another thing I saw on internet is that this lady, she won the X Factor of Albania in 2013. And you know how it goes, a few years later, she was the judge in the Kids' Voice of Albania. She has this song that has 63 million views on YouTube, and it's called Forgive Me Albanians for my Albanian. I think it's Njëntori. This is how Albanian sounds to me, Njëntori. Her song's name for this year is called Shaj. The composer of this song is actually Darko Dimitrov. He's a Macedonian songwriter. He wrote so many music hits in Serbia. This year, we are maybe going to be represented by this group Hurricane. They're very, very popular. And this music hit that actually made them popular, this is the song written by him. So he is also the composer for this year's Albania's representer. Now, Shaj means some kind of a curse. She is cursing something. This is evoking some negative feelings. I don't know Albanian, therefore I had to read the translation to see what this song is about. And when I read the text, I thought, wow, this is so interesting, because this is not a typical love song. This is definitely not a typical love song. This is something else. This is deeper, darker, and even more emotional than those love songs we hear all the time on Eurovision. In the chorus, she says, I want to curse. It breaks me and I can't bear. I can't keep up, it is dragging me in. So, ooh, I've got my chills. This is a very beautiful text, and to be honest, I'm really confused here. What is this about? Is this about some tormentous love? Is this going somewhere darker? Maybe some kind of addiction she fights with? Maybe a secret she has deep inside that she cannot tell to anybody else because of the society she lives in? I don't know, maybe this is some kind of problem with her mind. I don't know. What do you think, guys? After this, please tell me in the comments down below, what do you think this song is about? All I can get from this song is that it is about something dark, some dark emotion, some tormentous emotion that she cannot handle. She cannot handle it, and she wants to curse it and just scream. It is so painful to her. All right, now, with that being said, what the song is about, let's hear the song and let's see what kind of performance is it. What kind of emotion she is giving to us. Maybe we will understand after we see her performing and maybe feel this a little bit more deeper. All right, so this is the performance from the national selection. The melody is beautiful. We hear violins, we hear piano. Let's see what she's in the center of the stage. Let's see what's happening. Okay, first, the color of her voice is really interesting. I like the ponytail. I like the fact that we can see her face clearly. And let's see what about her outfit. Let's see what's happening there. Great, awesome. So she's all in latex. She has this, I don't know, very, very, very weird shoulder piece. The boots are, I don't even know, are those spikes on the boots? We can see some chains. So yeah, this is definitely reflecting her soul, something she feels inside. Black S&M moment. So this is something very, very, very painful, and we can see that by her outfit and her facial expressions. And let's hear. It sounds like she's saying why don't, but I know it's not that. This is how it sounds to me. So it's already predictable. Ta 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 ta. Her voice is on point. Her voice is really, really on point. She had interesting color of her eyes. Do you see that? Wow, she's so beautiful. Okay, I'm loving this so far. Very, very, very nice and emotional. I can see that she's feeling it. It's very, very, very personal. Let's move on. And Albania's staging for the national selection. This is very, very good, Albania. I just want to say another time, I'm really giving you the credit for this. You're better than us. Serbia always has the shittiest staging ever for the national selection. So the violin just came out, okay. Excellent, excellent. She hit that note. There is no flopping. Her voice is wonderful. Let's move on. Good job, good job, good job, Arilena Ara. You definitely brought it on this stage. Now, does this song made me as excited as Australia's performance? No. This song didn't make me as excited. However, this song has some special aspect to it. It's very emotional, very, very dark. Arilena really brings it. She really shows the emotion, except for that time when she had a problem with her earphone and she was like a little bit confused. However, things like that happen, and we're gonna forgive her for that. Staging was, for national selection in Albania, it was quite good. However, I wouldn't like to see the violin coming out and then violin, you know, going into pieces and those pieces become those notes. No, I don't like that effect. I think it's too cheesy. I think it looks cheap. Okay, violin is definitely one of the instruments that we can hear mostly. However, please don't bring that on Eurovision stage in May. This song deserves something better. She is singing about something very, very, very personal, deep. As I said before, I still don't know what she's singing about. Is it a tormentuous love? Is it a depression, addiction? We really don't know that. And this type of song deserves something better. Some effect that's gonna reflect her state of heart, her state of soul, her state of mind. So violin that shreds to those notes, no, that's super cheesy, trashy. I don't like that. As for the song, these types of songs are tricky when it comes to Eurovision. Will it qualify to the finals? It may qualify, it may not. It all depends on viewers, whether they're gonna feel it or not, because with this type of song you really need to feel the emotion behind the song. This is not something you're gonna be, you know, listening on your earphones while you're in the bus, while you're walking on the street. No, this is not that type of song. This is just a song for the performance, for people to feel the emotion at the moment, not to listen it all the time. Whereas the most songs that qualify are actually cheesy songs, and the song that won a few years ago, like I'm not your toy, that's a very memorable song. So is this song going to be memorable? For some people it is, that actually felt it, for others may not. What can be my final review on this? It is a beautiful song. I feel the emotion, I read the text, and I can definitely see her giving it all on the Eurovision stage in May. However, my rating, I really don't know what to do here. I'm definitely not going to sing this song for the next few days, because I still think about Australia. I'm still like, don't break me now. Okay, let's say that this is going to qualify. However, when it qualifies, I don't think it will be amongst top 15. But let's say it will qualify because it really has the emotion, and I think the juries will see that as well. She's young, and to show that kind of vocal capacity, to show that kind of emotion, that really needs to pay off. Now, my final rating for this song. No, before I do the final rating, as for the costume was on point. Costume was on point, hair was on point, makeup was on point. As for that, okay, it's always interesting to see changes on Eurovision stage. However, sometimes those changes are not as good as we expect them to be. So as for the costume, makeup and hair, I don't think she should change anything at all. There can be done a lot of things with lighting, with cameras. This can actually look quite well on Eurovision stage, and this can really send the message. Now, she announced she's gonna revamp the song. I don't know what they can do with it to make it better. It is what it is. We're excited to see anyways. My rating, drum roll please. Okay. Albania, you're giving me a headache here. So I gave Australia was 7.5, and Australia made me really excited. This is making me feel something else, but it makes me feel something, which is great. Some songs, sometimes they're just like, what did I just watch? Why did I spend my, 3 minutes of life on this? This is not that type of thing. It's somewhere in the middle. Since I'm going both ways, towards 5.5, 5 and 4.5, I'm just gonna stay in the middle. For now, it's going to get a 5 for me for all the things Arilena did right. 8 is not better, because I don't think this will resonate well with most people. It's something you will forget easily that exists in competition. It's not strong. It is strong if you're like just watching that and you're all the way into it, but it's not that memorable. That's why it's gonna get a 5. However, when I hear the other songs, this can go up or down. We're gonna see that. Thank you guys for watching this video as well. What do you think this song is about? What is your scoreboard of the Eurovision songs? Please let me know down in the comments, because I'm gonna read them all. I'm new here and I have nothing better to do. And now, if you like this video, also please do like and subscribe to my channel. If you are excited what I'm gonna say about the next one, then see you in the next video. Bye bye!